Hello, and welcome back to Dark Souls. We are on part... Gosh, is this part 5? I should probably check the numbers before I do this. Last we left off, I had made my way through the back door of Blighttown. I had showed off farming some slimes, we have killed a couple of bosses, and I was going to do some farming off stream. But first, I want you to check out the wild stuff that's happening with our leg. Look at that. Look at that. What is going on there? Eh, guess it's just a stretch. I don't know. Alright. Like I said, I did do some farming. So I picked up 5 of these off of a slime. It took me like 3 or 4 tries. And we're also having some problems with the connectivity, so we'll see how that works out. I also found this one you can pick up. It's actually guarded by some slimes that I didn't know about. But before we go much further, alright, so the options are today. We want to go back and get our weapon upgraded, but I think before we do that, I am going to take a quick poke and just see how bad the Quellig fight is. And already poisoned. And that's not a good start. None of this is good. But it is okay. If the damage is really, really bad, we're probably not going to stick around to fight her. I'm not really up for doing another stray demon fight because that was pretty boring. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was super tense, but Quellig is a very cool fight. It's a great one. It's a great boss. I just want to see what magic does to her when we're down here. Because if we can kill her, it'd be pretty convenient. I wonder if we can actually get rid of that. Whoa, boy. Stop following me. Do we actually have any more moss? Yeah, that's the other thing. I did not prep at all. I just kind of walked down and just saw what happened. Oh, we actually... Shoot. Do we have enough? Oh, shoot. I've already committed. I also went up a few levels, just in intelligence, and I think some vitality. We have a sip of water. So we're going to try this out. Probably lose these souls, which is too bad, but if this goes really badly, which it probably will, we're probably just going to pop back up and do some stuff up top. But I wanted to show off this fight because it's neat. And it has a cool opening cutscene. Surprisingly, weirdly pervy. I don't know. The contrast is cool. And if you're into that, well, no judgment, but ooh. Okay, good start. Wow. Okay, we're doing about as much damage as we did. Okay, so clearly we're not ready for it with the loadout we have. So all right, cool. We are not quite prepared for that fight yet. I wanted to look at it real quick, but we need to do some more upgrading. But that's cool. That means we can actually go up, get our weapon fixed. Let's see, do we actually? I think yeah, we might risk those toxic boys just so we can get the Firekeeper soul. Okay. Wouldn't that have been cool though if I'd wandered in there and just like did it the first try? I mean, you would have been impressed, right? I would have been impressed. Yeah, we probably want heavier duty spells, so maybe buy something from that other fellow from before. Because 63, I don't know if she's magic resistant or not. Although 63 was pretty much the amount of damage we were doing before. Do we want to make another? Let's just go up. I'm tired of dithering around. I wasted a lot of time. So let's just go up. And get the heck out of Dodge. Or Blighttown. We're getting into Blighttown. It's not Dodge, it's Blighttown. So I hope everybody's having a good week. I'm okay. I don't know if this happened... Gosh. I don't know if this happened last stream or not. I bought a new car, which is cool. Finally got that taken care of, so that stress is off my back. And not a lot of other stuff has really happened. Oh, I'm getting a new microphone today. Right now I'm using a headset mic, which isn't bad. But because I'm doing this more often and I'm trying to stream more... I would like something that has a little bit better quality sound. Oh, right. We learned how easy it is to dodge. Okay. And I also it's not going to be fun, but I think we should probably see if we can go over. Okay, come on, stay still. Thank you. Jeez. See if we can get over there and take out... Okay, that toxic boy is gone, which is good. We want to get down. Alright, we're gonna risk it. Nope, come on. Come on, get on there. Okay. Okay. Well, that could have gone better. Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. Ugh. I think it's one of my big weaknesses as a player, is I often tend to be overly aggressive without, I just depend on my reflexes getting me through things. And in my defense, my reflexes, at least game-wise, I think are pretty good. And this is probably why I'm a better player at, like, Bloodborne and some of the of course. Some of the later, oh my gosh. I really don't love the way the targeting works. Which is why I think I'm a bit better at those games than I am in some of the earlier Souls ones. I mean, Demon Souls I'm pretty good at, but Demon Souls is actually relatively easy if you've played the rest of the games. I mean, not easy, but it's relatively easy, like, compared to, say, Sekiro or Dark Souls 3. But, like, gosh, last night I have another playthrough, and I was fighting a later boss, one of the Lord Souls, who we will see later in this game, and I was having an impossible time. I was just... The best part of waking up is falling off that ledge. I was having a horrible time. It was Nito, which is actually the name and not the description. Nito is visually a very cool boss, but it's very frustrating if you don't have the right approach, and I did not. Oh, come on. I don't want to get poisoned again. Target. It's really finicky. My least favorite thing in this game is when you try and target something and you accidentally are turned away from it because you're just hoping proximity will make you lock on, and it actually just puts the camera facing forward again, because I've gotten killed doing that so many times. You'd think I'd learn my lesson, but no, I don't learn lessons. Anyway, I got through the Nito fight eventually. I just basically my problem was that I was trying to figure out how to do it in terms of just going in and trying to dodge everything and playing it really, I don't want to say skillfully because that implies skill, but trying to play it like in terms of like other bosses in the game, when really the best approach to Nito is just to put on as much armor as you can, and then just DPS the heck out of him. If I'd had a divine weapon, it probably would have been different, but I did not have a divine weapon, and I did not have the stats for it, and did not want to go try and build one up. So I got through it by basically just putting on a bunch of stuff and... Ah! See, we really want to get that Firekeeper soul. I don't think I can... The problem is I'm going to get toxic like immediately again, and I don't know if I can target the... I don't know if I can target those guys from up here. Yeah. Yep. See that vertigo thing? I did not want to target that fly, and yet that's what I targeted. I really like that Firekeeper still, though. Oh, come on! Learn to aim, buddy. Jeez. I don't love that. I really don't like that. Oh, god damn it! And I can't even one-shot these guys? Yeah. Okay, we are just gonna... Oh gosh darn it, let me actually drink. Yeah, that we probably should have gone in from the top. Fudge. Just want to get this thing. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're gonna die. We're not gonna make it up this ladder. I'm so tired. Oh. Well, on the plus side, we don't have to do that again. I think the better approach would have been going from the tops, because from the top you can actually take out those toxic boys one by one. But, ugh. Ugh. So yeah, I am getting a new microphone today, and I'm excited about that because I hope it sounds a bit better. I don't hate the way my voice. I actually don't mind the way my voice sounds on the headset mic. It's actually pretty solid, but if I'm going to be doing this regularly, I would like to sound a little bit better. I'm also not a huge fan of how quickly I lose my voice when I do this. I don't know if it's because it's warm. It's actually, like, temperature-wise, it's pretty reasonable today, but just my voice just keeps going. I don't know, maybe I should smoke 6 cigarettes before streaming instead of the usual 7. I'm kidding, I don't smoke anymore. Only when you light me on fire. Alright, let's just get out of here. What about our souls? We don't care. We do not care. Alright, where's the next ladder? Stop following me. Oh, I looked it up, and I guess the Tin Banishment Catalyst is supposed to be a thing that's better used. I guess that's something you can do with, like, if you're actually upping strength and dex or something, actually it scales with that as well, because it doesn't scale as well with your intelligence. So we're just going to stick with the Sorcerer's Catalyst for now. There is a better catalyst, but we won't get it for a while. Yeah. We'll come back. I don't know if the power of Within... Again, do your research, Hammond. I actually don't know if the power of Within works with magic or not, but we'll probably try and get that when we come in through the front way, which, I hope you've guessed, I am not looking forward to. So, here's the question. Are we going to try and fight these boys, or are we going to run past them? I would like to run past them, because I am sick of this area. And they're slow. Slow boys. Slow boys. So, the goal for up ahead is we're going to go visit Rickard and see how much it costs to get that weapon changed. And I think we might go find Havel. And because I want his ring. Because I'd like to put on the Crimson set. And then we'll probably go into the depths. Because I think we're a little bit more level appropriate for that. Oh, we're already in the area. We don't actually need to go. That would be silly if I went up to Firelink Shrine when I'm actually trying to go down here. Okay, modify. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Actually, okay, yeah, see, we already are going up in damage. Right now we're just doing 120. I don't even know if we have a plus on anything, but it's going up. Base damage will be going up to 187, which is better. Okay.
Goodbye. Keep your head, you really helpful.
Yeah, whatever. We could do this part at the bonfire, but since we're already here, let's do some souls. Okay, cool. That is a much better weapon. And we will be getting some green titanite shard a bit later. If things get too desperate, we can always get some more. But let's see, and he doesn't have any spells we wanted. But the guy up top might have a spell we want. So I would like a bit better damage dealer. I would like to invest in that. And let's see, what is the best way? What's the best way to get to Havel is the question. Right, that's the way. Okay. Actually, I should also use the weapon just to see how much it's improved. Hello. Hello. Let's just rest here so we can get some more Estus. Aw. Penny, one of our cats, is laying on our bed, staring at me very intently right now. I think she's really into Dark Souls and she's looking for some tips. Actually, let's go try this out on a hollow to see how much we've improved it. I'm curious. Ah, 167. That's good. I mean, it's not, amazing, but I'm pretty sure that's better than what we were doing before. Cool. It's coming together, folks. It's really happening. Hey, nerd.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Alright, so... honestly, I don't know what's good and what's bad. Great Soul Arrow. I would like to get you some Great Soul Arrow. That's 6,000 souls. I don't know if Magic Weapon does anything if you already have it enchanted. Fall Control could be useful. So yeah, I kind of want all of this. But right now I really want to get Great Soul Arrow because I feel like that could be useful. But I'm not sure I want to use all our expendable souls right now. So let's go see if we can take on Havel. And if we can take on Havel, we can get Havel's ring, which lets us wear the Crimson set. Because Havel's ring increases your equip load. Because right now, if we put on the Crimson set, the full Crimson set, it's heavier than our Sorcerer set. We don't really have a high enough stats to wear that without slow rolling, and I like fast rolling. I really do. It's probably a crutch for me, but I like it. Oh man, you know what? If I was clever, I should have actually looked up. I wonder if you could trade anything to Snuggly to get green Titanite. So I think the path for this might be to get it up to +5 or maybe +10, and then turn it to enchanted, so it's more pure, scales more purely off intelligence. There's so many stats things. So let's actually see what's... yeah, right now we're doing that, yeah. And if we were on... I actually don't remember what the other one was, but I think that is substantially better than what we were doing before. Which is good. Very good. Hello. So yeah, new microphone today, so the next recording, unless the new microphone doesn't work out, so, fingers crossed, the next recording I should have, my voice should sound a little different. It'd be great if my voice sounded like this. No, we're not doing that again, that hurts. All of a sudden, I have a British accent. Hello, governor. Welcome to my Dark Souls stream. Alright. Okay. Yeah, what we're going to do is going to go to Darkroot Basin and then go up and see how Havel's doing. Now, Havel fight can be tricky. It's like, in a way, it's like super easy because all you gotta do is like you can either parry him or go for backstabs, but he can basically one-shot you. So we'll see. I don't want to set up expectations too high. Let's have a drink of water. But I think we can take him. I think we're ready. Although it might be worth... I don't know how much magic does to him either. Do wish we could just 1 or 2 shot those boys. Aw. Aw. Shoot. That would have been some moss. Yeah, the next time we go down to Blighttown, we're definitely going to try and stock up on moss before we go in. Especially if we go in the front way. Oh, it's so peaceful. I think I was talking last time about how I love the ambient sound design. Like some games that they just make you feel like they just remind you of a place that you've been. And this is just very peaceful. Even if it is filled with murderous golems and a hydra that we'll have to take out at some point. Because we want to rescue Dusk, because we want to buy stuff off Dusk. There's lots of stuff to do. It is neat doing a sorcery playthrough, because doing like a regular strength or quality build, which is what I'm doing in my other playthrough, there's stuff you want to get, but it's also, there's a lot, the path is a lot less complicated. You just sort of get a good sword that you like with the moveset, or get a good weapon that you like. You upgrade this, you just get upgrade materials, and you can look those up in advance, which I almost always do, and improve the stats accordingly. Whereas with this, there's just all kinds of little stuff, little places you want to go and stuff you want to get. Alright, let's sit down here, so in case we die, we don't have to do that run again. Alright, I'm actually going to put on, because I don't think it doesn't really matter how much we block. He probably will one-shot us. I mean, maybe we can survive a hit, but I want that extra stamina for using the sword. We'll try magic. I do want to see how magic works on him, but it's not right now. I think we're getting a little bit gradually getting it. The soul arrow is getting a little outclassed. We're just sort of pinging away at stuff, and we want to have. I want to be able to do a little bit more damage. Oh, it's so quiet. Too quiet. Oh, hey, there's the bridge the dragon was on. Now there are 2 ways you can go for Havel, and I think this is the more dangerous way because he can come in and surprise you real quick. Yeah, he's off to the right. So... Hello! Okay, yeah, so it's not an instant kill, but it's close. Oh, that stunk. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too great. Let's try it. Oh, that's okay. It's not ideal. He's got a really good armor set. This is what I used last night to tank Nito, but it's super heavy. And I don't usually go for super heavy armor in these games. It's weird, for a while I thought when he had the shield on his back that meant you couldn't backstab him, but that is absolutely not the case. Backstabber, backstabber. Sorry, there's an Amanda Palmer song. I don't love Amanda Palmer so much anymore, but there's an Amanda Palmer song I keep thinking of. So I'm glad we upgraded our weapon because I think that's going to come in handy. Alright, that wasn't too bad at all. Sorry, Havel. Yeah, there's a whole storyline for Havel. Guess he was a friend of Gwyn's. Alright, look at... Oh, I should actually show you that. Okay, so here's where we are without it. Our equip load is 58.8. Here's where we are with it. 88.2. That's real good. Let's see, can we wear this now? Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Aw. We look like a proper wizard. With a creepy mask. I don't know if we can go full on, but we're going to try. Yeah, this might be too much. No, I think that's good. Alright, cool. Nice. That was relatively easy for once. So I kind of want to get some souls before we go off into the depths. Because I kind of would like to... See these guys? Yeah, these guys I think these guys are magic resistant. Oh boy. Wow. Yeah, let's not get engaged in those fights. Let's go back up this way and get the heck out of Dodge. Wow, that's the second time I've said get the heck out of Dodge. That is going to be my catchphrase because it's boring and predictable. The Zack Hanlon method. It's okay. I love myself. So it would have been nice to fully upgrade. I'm getting kind of bored with the whole farming thing. I don't love that. So what I'm kind of thinking we should do is just head down to the depths. I'm not sure how bad the Reaping Dragon's going to be at this point. I want to get the really big soul arrow thing. Excuse me. I have had my coffee. I've been up for an hour or two. You know. Oh, that works. Cool. Actually, I should look at what the actual sorcerer set does. Crimson Robe. Robe of the sorcerers who flooded New Londo to seal away the dark wraiths and the four kings who descended into dark. The sealers were once known as healers, and the bright crimson was a symbol of that. So yeah. I can't really... I mean, I guess the stats are good and the weight's good, so... I don't know if it actually enhances magic or not. What? Yeah, I suppose if I'd been more patient, I could have farmed I farmed, like, I went on the route, like, 4 or 5 times, and it wasn't the worst, but it was just kind of boring after a while. And I was thinking, things have been so easy so far, that I thought maybe Quellig would go down easier, but she does not, which is good. Good, because that's a fun fight. Alright. We can't upgrade yet. Okay, cool. We're also at a point where we can save up 6,000 souls, and that would actually be less than a level up, so I'd feel even less bad about getting that other spell. But yeah, I would like something a bit beefier. A bit beefier when we go down to the depths. I don't think there's anything else we need to do up here. Oh man, there's a big old silver night boy on the top of a tower back this way, and I actually went and killed him on another playthrough because I was like trying to remember if there was anything he was guarding, but nothing there. Yeah, I'm just kind of grinding for a few souls, but I probably should just go down and use a... Whew. Ugh. I love that. Life. Don't talk to me about life. Yeah, once we get our intelligence up, we may start buffing up. Oh, we also... I'm an idiot. We went and got that Firekeeper's soul. We went to all that effort, and I completely forgot to go drop it off. So let's go do that, too, while we're down here. So we can boost up our Estus flask a bit more. Oh, there's another place in the depths we can actually farm a little for Green Titanite. I forgot about that. I actually found that last night. So that is also an option. It would mean going into the depths and then having to leave to go back. Oh no! Jeez. Huh. We have the weaponsmith box, so we don't have to do that. So it's one-stop shopping. And we also want to free a Pyromancer, because Pyromancer would be a good backup, since we're going deep in on magic. Well, while we're doing all this, so basically I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to use some souls by that, probably by the Great Soul Arrow or whatever it is, and then head to the depths. While we're doing that, I can maybe tell you the car story. It's not much of a story, but I think I mentioned last time that on Friday I went to a car dealership up near where I work, which is a bit of a drive from my house. And the guy there was pretty nice. And I came close to getting something, but it was a Nissan Sentra was the one I was looking at.
Hello. Well, you certainly are keeping at it.
I am.
Myself.
Okay. Let's see. Strong soul arrow. Okay. Alright, magic weapon. Heavy? What does heavy do? Slower. We don't want slower. We want this. Okay, cool. And it wasn't like the price was decent. The mileage wasn't too bad. Like it was like 60,000 something miles, and the car was in decent shape. Like it hadn't been clean, but it was okay. Oh right, we have this too. Sorcery of the Red Rogue Ylva, one of the sealers of New Londo. Reduce bleeding and poison buildup and undo... Oh, my golly. Oh, well, whoever was screaming at me that whole time that I had remedy, I apologize. You were right. I was wrong. Alright, so now we have multiple spells at our beck and call. I feel a little bit more equipped. We are going to go head into the depths. So I went down to the car dealership. I took a couple test drives, and by the way, test driving turns out that's real important, because if I hadn't done test drives, I probably would have tried to just go with the Sentra, which I didn't love. I didn't love driving it. It felt too kind of awkward and tanky. Just didn't feel right. It was a nice car, but just not a car that that really fit me. I also tried a Ford Fiat. I think I talked about all this. It was a cute little car. I liked the way it looked, but it didn't it just was a bit too old. Price was good, but the price was okay, but it felt... Where am I going? This is not the way to go to the depths. See, this is the problem with me trying to anecdote while I'm playing a game. This is not the way we're going. Gosh. You just want to talk so much, Zack. Well, I just wanted to test to make sure the elevator still worked. You gotta keep up on that stuff. I mean, we don't know when the last time it was inspected. Yeah, and there was a car accident near the dealership when I was there, which was really weird. Basically meant after I decided not to get the car, and literally I was in the middle of talking about finances when I said, no, I can't do this. I felt really bad about it. But and then I was stuck in traffic for like 30 minutes in my non-air conditioned car in like a really, really hot day. So that was terrible. But on Monday, I found a car on CarMax near my house that I liked a lot, and I actually managed to make it happen in like a couple of hours. And that's not any sort of skill on my part. I just sort of was like very... It's a Hyundai Elantra, and I have had Hyundais before. I had a Hyundai Accent that I loved. That car died when I hit a deer on the highway. True story. Welcome to Maine. If you've never hit a deer going 75 miles per hour, I do not recommend it for you or the deer. But that was a good car, and I'm like, my Honda Fit is also a very good car, but I don't know. It didn't seem like, oh, I was going to test out this. Let's just try it on Rat Boy here. How much damage did that do? 231. Yes. Yes. Sweet. All right, we'll stick with soul arrows for a little while, but we're going to be fighting a big fella. Not a boss, but a bigger fella pretty soon. A couple bigger fellas pretty soon, so it'll be good to have that as backup. So it's a 2017 Hyundai Elantra with 36,000 miles on it for about as much as they were asking for the Sentra. And I went and did a lot of phone calls, got put on hold a lot. Was pretty sure I wasn't going to be able to get everything done on Monday because there are all kinds of moving pieces. But CarMax was very cool. This is not sponsored by CarMax in any way. I just feel like when something like that goes does not go horribly, I just want to, it feels nice to actually point out that it didn't go horribly for once. The lady there who helped me reassess the Honda Fit that I had, and I got way more than I was expecting for that, considering the condition of the car. So that was awesome. I actually managed to get a good deal with a payment that I can afford, I hope. Do they? Yeah, okay. And without having to put any money down. So it worked out incredibly well. I even got to test drive the Elantra, sorry, before I bought it, and I was just, I don't know, after all that stress, it turns out that I actually had the right instinct in this case to not force myself to buy a car I didn't want. And happy that story had a happy ending. Which is nice. Because it's nice to have that off my back. And now I have a car with working air conditioning. I feel like a king. Also has a radio with like a Bluetooth where I can hook up my phone and just listen to podcasts while I drive, which sounds like, I don't know, I couldn't do that on my older car. I actually had to just play the podcasts because I managed to break the auxiliary plug within like 3 months of getting the car. Something else got stuck in it and I could never get it out. So I basically, every time I wanted to listen to a podcast, I had to just play it from my phone, which was, okay. So that fella's not nice. And we're going to have to fight him. Alright, but we're going to do this. God, I love the design of these guys. They're so scary. Yeah. Not bad. You notice there's a chain there. Notice how that's curved? That'll be important later. Oh, large ember. That's good. We can give that to... I think that lets you reinforce weapons to +10, I think. Ugh, targeting is really annoying. Yeah. So this is the entrance to the depths. And I love... Oh, actually, before I go, we should at least take a look. So that guy was a butcher. He's got a big butcher knife. And he was cutting up some meat. I don't want to know where that came from. Like, I don't even think they could possibly be human. Look at that. What is that? What even is that? Ooh. It's just a neat little bit. And there is a shortcut we could take right here, which we actually probably will in a second. But first, did we bother to bring a purging stone? Oh, we did not. We are playing this risky. Real risky. That will be actually hilarious if... Okay, why won't... He's right there. It'd be hilarious if we get cursed. Oh, no. Come on. Really? It'd be very funny if we get cursed, because then we'll have to make our way all the way back. Alright, so... Boy, this looks safe. I think, is the bad guy over here? Nope, right there. Oh no, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Don't like those misses. Those are really annoying. Like, he's right there. Just curves. Ah, man. That was on me. Let's see what happens if we just try and tank, like, fight him like this. Okay. I actually like, yeah, we're in a much better place because now we can use, we have enough, oh yeah, I want to see, we can look creepy too. I got a suck. Now we have enough damage. We're not doing amazing damage. Between the sword and the spells, though, I feel like we have enough damage to move forward. And you see all these, and your natural inclination is to just start swinging, but there's a fella over here. So, we don't want to aggro him. We just want to do that.
Thank you.
Ha!
I would have been a sucker without you.
Yeah.
Alive. I started thinking.
Alive?
Thank you dearly.
Oh,
I'm Laurentius.
Laurentius. Okay, I don't think he actually sells us
Oh,
anything.
hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
Okay, you're not actually going to talk to us yet.
Oh, hello there.
Okay. Yeah, so he'll go up to Firelink, and when he goes up to Firelink, we can buy ourselves some Pyromancy gear, which, because we didn't start as a Pyromancer, we don't have a Pyromancy hand, but that'll be a nice backup spell. And I forget what that scales with. Alright. So, there are two ways into the depths. We can go this way, or we can take the shortcut. I prefer to take the shortcut. It doesn't mean skipping a lot, but it is a nice little back entrance. God, we look so hefty in this outfit. We're just a plump little sorcerer. Alright. That is a very large rat. A very large rat who will die very quickly. There was a shiny over there that we forgot to get. But it's okay. Alright. Welcome to the depths. Yeah. I think you can actually get that from a different direction. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Oh. Nice. That is useful. That, I think, will get us to a bond fur. Or open something else. I don't remember what all the keys do in this game. I don't remember what all the keys do in this game. Now, there's a hole. Ah, okay. I think if you come from the other way, the holes are the problem. This way, I don't think we actually have to... Well, there's a hole this way, which we don't want. We don't want a hole. Ah, there are a lot of rats. I think is the channeler this way? So what the next boss we're gonna go for is the Gaping Dragon, who is not, I say this, you know, not wanting to jinx myself, not one of the most difficult bosses in the game, apart from the fact he's tanky and he has a friend that does that. Ah. Don't love this. All right. Golly, the body physics. Ah, that's nightmare fuel. That's what that is. That is nightmare fuel. It's a wizard battle. It's a dead wizard. Yeah, if you don't kill that Chandler off, there might be one other one, but if you don't, there's like a couple of, there might be either one or two, I forget. But if you don't kill that Chandler off, it will buff, it'll like take pot shots at you. Okay. Yeah, boxes can be dangerous. Trying to hit it with an arrow, because apparently if you hit it with an arrow before they jump, you can actually, well, I don't have arrows, but is there a thing up here? Oh yeah, we have a ton of large Titanite shards now. Those slimes were giving them away like candy, because I wanted the green, but they kept giving me the large boys, which is fine. I'm sure we can use that for something else. I will confess that I have been through the depths multiple times, but I sort of know my way through it, but not really. It's not like, we're probably not going to get lost exactly, but it's not always I don't always have the most efficient path through. Oh, okay. Well, that was... Yeah, right now we're basically just going backwards the way we would have come in through the front door. There's going to be a dude in that box. Don't trust boxes. That's a lesson you should take from this. Oh! Hey, it was a fast little rat. Did you see that? Little guy. I don't even know if they attack you. I would not want to attack them because they're so small. It's a rat party. Oh, that is such a useful spell. We're not using that. Ah, okay, cool. This is cool. This is where we want to be. Fine. Just trying to be all gentlemanly and kill you with a sword, but fine. Ah, cool. This is a area we can farm a little bit. And yeah, we do use that to get to the bonfire. And we'll be going down this way. But first... I don't know if we have to deal with a lot of basilisks. Basilisks? Yes, dear, I'm doing it, dear. Yeah, see, this is where the Pyromancy Glove would come in handy, because they are weak to fire, but not to... Why isn't that guy? Why can't I target? Oh, what? Yeah, so my hope is we can get to, we at least show off the Graping Dragon. I don't know if I'll first try him or not. I had, it's been a week for Zack to learn his limitations. Zack's got to know his limitations. On stream. don't like that we can't actually... we'll just run to the end and then go back. Because they all drop if you run through. Well, I thought they were going to drop... Okay, they all drop. What am I saying? Nice. Yeah, like I said, I started streaming. I streamed on the weekend. I was streaming some Dark Souls 3 because I, you know, figured why not. And it was fun. It was frustrating because I ended up dying like a bunch of times to one of the easier bosses in that game. After first trying some harder stuff, so that was an eye-opener. And also my Bioshock playthrough it's going okay. We're making progress, but I'm not doing as well as I was hoping. I think with that, one part of the problem is I just am so unused to the PC controls, and it's been a while since I've played. But, I mean, I'm making excuses for myself, really. It honestly doesn't matter that much as long as people are enjoying it. But it does feel a little weird. Like, getting used to, one of the things about doing streaming is I'm getting used to the, oh, okay. Wow. They didn't drop anything. That's terrible. Alright, I think we might actually farm that for a little bit. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, we got it about 10-15 minutes, I think. Ooh, our intelligence is getting up there. Let's see, what is it? Endurance is equip load. So at some point we'll start doing that. But let's get intelligence up to 30 first. And that way we can feel a little bit better about doing... we're not going to stop at 30, but 30 is like a good place to... before we start looking at other things. And our vitality is in a good place, at least. Let's use a heavier one just so we can get through this a little quicker. Wow, it still takes a bunch. Hey, buddy. That was a Pauly Shore imitation, and I didn't realize that until after I said it, so... You notice up in the corner we have 1 humanity, which means that we have actually gotten a soft humanity for killing a bunch of dudes in this area before the boss is killed. They figured out the statistics and the numbers on that. I don't actually know them off the top of my head, but it actually is, there's a formula for it. It's funny, it's been so long, I don't think I actually really put a lot of time into farming when I play any of these games anymore. I mean, I do sometimes, but I've forgotten how, I don't know. It's kind of tedious, kind of not. It's a little bit soothing just to be able to do something that, like... Yeah, we'll try this, probably do this round once more, but if we don't get, like, any drops, I don't know if it's worth putting you through this, because I would like to go say hi to the Gaping Dragon first. Wow, you know what we didn't do? We didn't buy any toxic moss. We won't need that to fight the Gaping Dragon, but if we decide to go on to Blighttown, shoot. Fortunately, it's easy to get back to where we were from right here. So I'm going to stream, well, this is, you've already missed it, because I'm going to stream tonight. I'm recording this on a Wednesday. This is going up tomorrow. I'm going to stream probably in the evening tonight. See how that goes. And I'm going to be streaming this weekend. Probably keep going with Dark Souls 3, just because I feel, well, yeah, I'll probably keep going with Dark Souls 3. I want you to come over here, because I want to run, yeah, okay, good. Hey, hello, I have fire. I think in the future, looking at the, I don't know, I mean, we're only in the second week of lifetime of this channel, and it was silly to think that this was gonna if you do like decent numbers from the start, or ever really. If you are watching again, I love you. Let's see, do we do? Oh right, it's hard to hit him with this. I think we actually do. No, we don't do more damage with the. We do more damage with the sword. Maybe it's just. Yeah. But looking at the numbers, I don't like. I think if I keep trying to do like a video a day and streaming, it's not going to really work because I have a full-time job, and while I'm like the job's demands are different in these COVID times, I still have to like, and also I have a book I'm editing. Like I have to have some. I can't like burn myself out. So what I'll probably do, things will continue as they are right now until I finish either BioShock or Dark Souls. But whichever one of those I finish, I will most likely. I will most likely. Man, I'm really bummed that we haven't picked up anything. Right, we're gonna do it one more time. I apologize, but we're gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna drop down to probably one Let's Play a week. Maybe do that like, I don't know, maybe do that like 3 days a week, and then do streaming and have the streaming stuff go up on the channel as well. Because you can actually watch the Twitch streams right now. The sound quality isn't great because I hadn't figured out how to do that. I'm hoping that a new microphone will make it a little easier. It's actually surprisingly difficult to get your sound quality right because with the recording, all I do is I record like a few seconds testing, and then okay, I can do that. All right, so let's just run across. We'll come back and stab him a bunch of times. I can test the recording first to make sure the sound levels are what I want. Oh, you were there. I was wondering where the heck you were. What, you having a smoke break? Not worth it. Well, that was cool. But with like streaming, it's I have another laptop and I can watch myself watch the stream for comments, but it's like I can't really get a sense of the unless I actually do a test stream first, and that feels weird to go live. And there's probably a way to do this that I haven't figured out yet, but I'm kind of playing this all by ear. Did any of these drop anything? So the sound quality on all of my streams is not ideal. Sometimes, like on the first Dark Souls 3 stream, the volume, it's better than the others because the volume of the game is really low, but you can still hear me very clearly. And that's not great, but it's better than what happens on the other ones. Yeah, so I apologize for wasting the time. I thought we'd have at least a chance of getting a drop, but this looks like something that's going to take a while. And I don't know if I have the patience for that, and I did want to show off that boss. I have no idea if we have the damage worth taking on that boss, but alright, we didn't really use any resources, so I actually don't know. I think it's possible this door only opens from the other side. Yep, okay, so we're gonna have to book it. I don't know if we're gonna get to the boss or not. Well, this might run a little long. It feels weird to end this without actually doing the boss first. Alright, we're not gonna engage with those guys. Gonna try and save our magic. Well, save our magic right here. So yeah, I think so that'll be in a few weeks, but I'll have a link to my stream here in case that's something that interests you. I'll have it in the bio. Right now, I'm still doing Dark Souls 3. There's other stuff I want to try out streaming. But I like the idea of, oh, that's neat. Doesn't that look cool? It's just a crack in the wall. So all these guys are back, but you'll notice I don't believe the Chandler fellow respawns, which is why this is doable. Is that going to block me? No! Nice. So I do like doing dedicated Let's Plays on my own. I think they might be a little bit better curated going forward. Because I think the BioShock one is okay, but I am a little disappointed in how sloppily I'm playing. I have no idea how it is to watch. Is that it? I think that's a lie. Yeah. Liar. Liar. You are a liar. Could drop down through there, but we're not going to, because I think that puts you in Basilisk country. Yeah, I don't think there's actually a way to completely avoid the Basilisks, unfortunately. Because they are the ones that curse you, and they're not impossible to deal with, but they are kind of a pain. Yeah, so basically you can look for, and I'm not sure what I'll do after I finish the Bioshock and Dark Souls Let's Play. That's a little while from now. I could keep going with Dark Souls games. I've been playing some Dark Souls 2 again. I'll be honest, I don't love Dark Souls 2. I think I think there are lots of things about it that are amazing, but I don't love playing it. And I find it very frustrating in places. Ah, there's a Basilisk. There's a fun fella. We can't target who is trying to blow curse at us already. Alright, cool. We can one-shot them, though. So that's a load off. Whew. Oh, boys. Oh, look, that's a player who actually got cursed and died and ended up in our world. So if that happens to us, you'll know what'll happen to we'll pop up someplace else, which is a really cool idea. Like one of the things I love about Dark Souls, it has all this little stuff that you can't actually like you can't really test, like you can't know for sure, and it doesn't necessarily have huge gameplay impact, but it's neat. Come on. Also, you notice they look like they have big eyes, but they don't. Those are not their eyes. Their eyes are underneath those big... Ah! Oh, boy. Yeah, so apparently, when this game first came out, Curse was actually significantly worse. I think it reduced your health even more. I kept reducing your health. Now, when you get cursed once, and you were reduced... I think it's half health. But what makes it really awful is that it stays reduced when you die. So you have to... hello? Shh. Don't tell anyone. So you have to get a purging stone, or you have to have somebody uncurse you. Ah! And that's especially... Like, it's one of those things that I'm handling it pretty well, but I don't want to jinx myself. Ah! Didn't know you could do that. Did not know you could do that. Do not love that. Okay. Yeah, it's very tense. Because even though I'm not... I actually don't think I've even taken... Knock on wood. I actually haven't even taken any curse in me. I haven't, you haven't seen the meter start to build up yet. Oh, there's... Nice. But I'm still very tense throughout because the consequences are consequences that the game doesn't often engage with. Hey, there's a rat. That creaking sound also is just... it's like Pavlovian at this point. Ah, there's a hole right there. Theoretically, I could run and jump that, but I don't want to risk it at this point, especially because I do want to get to gaping... Ooh, he didn't jump up. The other guy just came up and followed us. Or else one of them jumped up and there was another one down there. It's a mystery. So yeah, I've come to the point now where I'm basically okay. And you'll notice we haven't been cursed yet. I may be very upset if we get cursed. Well, I won't tear my hair out, but... Ah! Rat! Rats. But I've made my peace with curse as an effect. I actually think it's pretty... I think it works in an interesting space. I think it creates an interesting tension without... And while the consequences are bad, and there are places you can get cursed that are... Oh, actually, there's an item over there we would like to get, and it doesn't require jumping, so... The consequences for curse are bad. And there are places where if you get cursed, you can be in a heck of a lot of trouble. Like, in the depths, that's not too bad, because in theory, at least we could run back up to that undead woman and buy a purging stone from her. but there are places like, okay, oh, those are the boys we already killed. Ah, okay. Right, I'm remembering how this place works. But it feels huge. Oh, Ring of the Evil Eye. I think we gain a little bit of health. If we had ring slots, we might use that. You get a little bit of health every time you kill an enemy. There's a place, like a secret place down in Blighttown, called Ash Lake, and if you go down there, before you have the ability to warp between bonfires, God help you. So we want to go back this way. And there are basilisks down there, and they will ruin your day. They'll absolutely ruin your day. Because the idea of having to make your way back up... Ah! I probably should just switch to the sword at this point. Once a mage, always a mage. Yeah, remember how I said I didn't get lost in the depths? I lied. Just gonna go back the way we came. That's not what we, that's like a badly written troll level. Troll notice. Ooh, it's a box. Do I trust it? No, I do not. But actually that one wasn't going to pop open. They don't all pop open. And since we've been through here before, I should have known I could trust that box. But I still didn't trust it. Cool! Okay, this is where we wanted to go. I just want to see what this is. Does this take us back? Yes. Okay. So that's, we can go back to the bonfire from there. And the way forward is towards the boss. Since I think we have enough souls to actually level up, we'll probably go, I just want to show off an NPC real quick. And then we will probably go back up and okay. There's actually a really nasty place those things can get the drop on you. And it's a neat little trap because there's like a item. Why did that de-target? Let's press the button. Still would like one of you guys to give me a green Titanite shard. Really cool. But no. I don't know why I'm killing all these guys. We're gonna have to kill these guys again. Just trying to. Okay, yeah. This is the way to the boss fight. And we've already killed the Chandler. The Chandler. I'm gonna stop doing that because it's gonna stick in my head if I keep doing it. So yeah, those are the broad strokes of my. So yeah, I say that a lot. That's my. Oh, hello. Hi, Shamai.
I'm Donald of Zeno.
Hello, Domno.
A peddler. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
Now this is a guy that, as you kill bosses, you can buy. I think this is the guy you can buy boss armor from. Can't afford any of this. I do like that headpiece, but we can't afford any of it. And we don't actually want to buy anything, but we'll talk a little bit.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
I think that's if you have.
Well, that is a shame.
Oh.
But come back again. I'm always available.
Well.
Every trade was meant to be.
Aw.
There'll be more in store for us someday.
I love cheerful characters in the Souls games. This is the door to Blighttown, which we need to kill the dragon to get the key for. Which is I kind of hilarious, the idea that you have to like kill a boss to get like I mean it makes sense, like it's progression, but it's also there's something hilarious about having to kill a boss just to get just to be able to open up an incredibly painful, difficult area. You should see your doctor about an incredibly painful, difficult area, by the way. All right, let's go rest. I promise we're not going to go through all those slimes again. Oh, cool. Somebody kindled this somewhere else. Oh, right. Shoot. That was not the button I meant to press. I haven't been doing this very much, have I? It's just a good habit to get into. It doesn't ever really, unless you like forget it for a while, it doesn't ever really cost that much. All right, cool. Almost at 30. Nice. All right. Let's go find us a gaping dragon. Gaping dragon, which is imagery-wise, it's interesting. It's interesting is a good word for it. Big beefy boy. One of these days, I'll learn to arrange my thoughts coherently. So the whole point of all that talk about my channel is that I'm going to keep streaming 2 or 3 days a week. It'd be great if I could do 3 days, but I also don't. I don't know what's reasonable at this point. And I will be posting those up here so don't feel like you're going to miss anything if you can't see the streams or just aren't really interested in watching that sort of thing live. I totally get that. I watch a lot of Twitch streamers on YouTube. Boy, that's a big open area. This message is probably fatty. Yeah. I will include a link to the Twitch channel under here. It's Z Handlin, just like my YouTube channel, because I'm very, very creative. Just make sure there's nobody over here, because I think this is where the channeler ends up if you don't kill him before. So I don't know how this is going to go. It's not the most difficult boss in the world, but he can, he's big. He's a real big, beefy boy. I need to find a new way to describe big boys. He's a big fella. He's a hunka teeth. Imminent treasure! Imminent treasure! But if you're careful, if you know how to fight him, it's usually not too bad. But I also don't know how much damage we're going to do. So fingers crossed. Oh. Aw. Oh, that's not so bad. Oh, he's cute. Look at that. It's like a little alligator. Hello. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Behold! I am issues with women. Sorry. I don't know, I do find the design a little goofy. It's awesome, like it's not bad goofy. So you want to do is have him charge. Let's see, how much damage do we do with this? Well, it helps to actually hit him. That's not bad. Okay, let's see how much damage do. Damage we do. Because it's like kind of a temptation to want to hit his head, because his head is like, you do more damage there. Oh wow, that's pretty good. All right, let's get him down. Let's get him funky. Ah, okay. Well, let's not waste those, Zack. Jeez. Yeah, this is absolutely doable. There are a couple other attacks it can do, and we'll see if those show up. Let's try. Oh, wow. Be cool if I could hit them. But yeah, I think really this guy is a shock and awe boss, where you just sort of be so just mind flooded by, just so taken aback by how big and loud it is that you just sort of let it destroy you. And it is also easy to get overconfident and get in too close. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that because we have magic. And I wasted that. I wonder if we could get his tail? Sorry, buddy. I just wanted to get your tail. Wow, okay. You also have to be a little bit patient. Like right now, we're almost done, but we could die very easy. Yeah. Yeah, you can get his tail. Cool. I don't know if I've done that before. We're not going to use that item, but it's cool. There's one boss whose tail we definitely want to get, because I want to try to get the Moonlight Greatsword, even if I can't actually... Oh, we're getting very close to the edge. Don't love that. But, you know, easy peasy. Hey, the Blighttown key. Alright. I think that is more than enough for today. So, next week, we are going to go back and use our souls. Actually, let's get that shiny while I'm talking. We're going to go back and spend our souls and do some leveling up. We'll get our intelligence up to 30, maybe start doing some other stats. And then we probably are going to run back and maybe get some various mosses. And then we're going to make the plunge straight on into Blighttown. See how badly that goes. Until next week, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, well, that stuff, you understand. Please comment. It's always welcome to see comments. I always like to see how if people are enjoying these or not. And like I said, check out my streaming. I haven't set up an official schedule yet, but it will be soon. And it will be probably posted on the channel. There's a link below. But I think that about covers it. So have a lovely weekend. Thank you all for being here. I love you all. And be seeing you.